Osborne. I've moved to Point Cook in 2005 after we bought a block of land here in 2003, and my sister moved out to Point Cook in 1999, so we've been coming and going from Point Cook for about 15 years, so I've seen quite a lot of growth, and over that time seen that something needs to be done about infrastructure around here, so I joined the Point Cook Action Group. Okay, the Point Cook Action Group is a group of committed community members who are really passionate about making a difference around Point Cook. There are lots of issues that we need to work on. One of those is obviously transport and roads. We're also looking at schools. All our schools around here are really overcrowded, and we've been doing a big campaign at the moment and a petition to get another school built in Point Cook. So that's been our main focus recently. My sister moved here in 1999 and we used to come and visit her quite regularly. When she moved here, Point Cook was basically a great big paddock with a few houses. There were no shops, there was nothing really to do here at all. And we've watched it change quite a lot over the last 15 years. I remember my sister complaining about traffic back in the early 2000s. Point Cook Road was the only road in and out of Point Cook. And over time, Boardwalk Boulevard was built and Palmers Road was built, which is easy traffic, but it's always been like a game of catch-up, trying to get traffic flowing in and out of Point Cook. The growth with houses seems to have always been well ahead of where the roads are up to around here. I did a PhD in public health, finished that in 2005, and I had a research career at the Murdoch Children's Research Institute. And my husband is a professional IT guy, and we both had to work in the city. There's no jobs around here for our sort of work. And after we had children, it just became so stressful travelling out into the city every day, trying to get home in time to pick them up from daycare. And the trains are really unreliable, so we've had very expensive taxi rides home so we can get back to Point Cook to pick up our children from daycare. So after about a couple of years of stress trying to manage all that with the family, I decided to resign from my career and stay at home with my children, which has been a big impact for us financially, but we're lucky that we're able to survive on one wage, and my heart goes out to the people around here who they both have to work, they both have to travel to make ends meet, and the impact it has on families and the stress it causes, I can't imagine what they go through. Lobbying the government, writing letters, getting involved in any way you can. I'm a really strong believer that there's power in numbers, and I also believe that silence equals acceptance. If people don't get out there and make some noise, stand together as a full community in Wyndham, as a united front, and tell the government what we need out here, that we've had enough, we can't cope with this growth anymore without the infrastructure coming. If we all stand together and do that, I believe we can really make a difference for our community. Being stuck in traffic for 2-3 hours a day can have a huge impact on families. The stress of not getting to work on time, not getting home in time. Sometimes, my husband doesn't even get to see his kids during the day because he's stuck in traffic, he can't get home in time and they go to bed before he gets home. And it has an impact. The children, want to see their father more, and I think that's really hard on everybody. Families got together and were able to talk about their stories with each other and hear what other people are going through, and that might make things, realising that they're not alone, but also seeing what they can do together to make a difference in our community and working together to move forward to help our infrastructure.